Here's how session handling works in our Streamlit-based BizIntel app. The process starts when the user opens the app. First, we call handle_off, which checks authentication. Next, we fetch the token from Streamlit session state. With this token, we pull the current user data, extract the role and saved preferences, and then render the sidebar accordingly. Now comes the navigation. Based on the user's role, the app decides which dashboard to load. If you're a startup founder, you're taken to the founder dashboard. If you're an analyst, you land on the analyst dashboard, and if you're a researcher, you go straight to the researcher dashboard. Finally, the dashboard loads with your preferences intact, making the experience personalized and seamless. That's our session flow, keeping users exactly where they need to be. Welcome to BizIntel, your intelligent business analytics platform. In this quick walkthrough, let's explore how session management works across BizIntel's three powerful dashboards: Analyst, Founder, and Researcher. When you log in, BizIntel identifies your role preference, whether you're analyzing data trends, reviewing business KPIs, or conducting market research. You can set your preferred dashboard role right from your profile. Here's the best part. Your session preferences are saved automatically. This means even if you log out, your latest role selection is securely stored, so when you log back in, BizIntel takes you straight to your preferred dashboard, no extra clicks, no confusion. This persistent session management ensures a seamless experience for every user, every time. Whether you switch roles or stick to one, BizIntel keeps your workflow smooth and personalized. So, next time you log in, you're exactly where you need to be, because BizIntel remembers what matters to you. Here's what happens when a founder logs in through the main BizIntel app. First, the app checks the user's role. If the role is founder, we switch to the founder dashboard and start loading content. Next, we fetch the user's email. If it's missing, the app throws an error and stops. But if it exists, we move ahead to load user preferences. Then we render the sidebar and display three key sections: the news section, which shows the latest trending updates from the sources saved in your preferences; the funding section, pulling fresh funding opportunities tailored for you; and the preferences form, where you can update your choices anytime. Once you submit your preferences, the app saves them and refreshes the dashboard instantly for a personalized experience. That's how BizIntel makes your founder dashboard dynamic and role-driven. Welcome to the Startup Founder Dashboard on BizIntel, your personalized hub for staying ahead in the startup world. Once you log in, BizIntel loads your saved preferences to deliver a completely tailored experience. No generic content, only what matters most to you. At the top, you'll find your personalized topic feed. This section pulls insights from your chosen categories, whether it's funding trends, market news, or growth strategies. Each article is curated based on your interests, helping you focus on what drives your business forward. Next, explore the funding articles section. Here, BizIntel highlights latest funding news, investment patterns, and opportunities relevant to your industry, so you never miss an update that could shape your startup's future. Prefer to tweak your experience? Head to the Preferences panel. Here, you can add or remove topics, adjust content depth, and fine-tune your interests. When you hit Save, these preferences are stored securely in SQLite, so even if you log out, your personalized dashboard is ready the next time you log in. That's the power of BizIntel, delivering real-time, personalized insights and funding opportunities to help founders make smarter decisions, faster. When an analyst logs in, BizIntel takes them to the analyst dashboard. We first load the analyst's preferences, defining the data and insights they care about. Next is the KPI tracking section, fetching real-time KPIs from stock data APIs and saving snapshots in the database. Then comes trend detection, which tracks stock movements and uses LLMs for concise trend summaries, helping analysts spot patterns fast. The news fetch and summarizer pulls updates from news APIs, condensing articles into actionable insights. Analysts can go deeper with the Insight Explorer powered by LLM, asking questions and getting context-rich answers. Finally, anomaly detection checks KPI history and flags outliers, so critical changes never slip by. The Preferences form lets users adjust their dashboard anytime, with changes saved instantly. With this flow, analysts get real-time KPIs, trend detection, news summaries, insights, and anomaly alerts, all in one adaptive dashboard. Welcome to the Analyst Dashboard on BizIntel, your command center for market intelligence and performance tracking. The experience begins by loading your saved preferences, so the dashboard focuses on the sectors you care about: finance, tech, healthcare, or any category you've selected. At the top, you'll find the ticker performance section. Here, you can monitor your chosen stocks with key KPI metrics like PE ratio, revenue, and other fundamentals. But here's where it gets interesting: our volatility slider. With a simple drag, you can set a threshold to highlight significant price movements. Once detected, our AI-powered LLM summarizes these trends in plain language, saving you hours of analysis. Next is the news fetcher, which pulls the latest articles and updates based on your preferred sectors and topics, giving you the context behind the numbers. And for deep dive analysis, explore the Insight Explorer. Here, you can pick from predefined questions or type your own query, whether it's about KPIs, trend drivers, or recent news. The system responds with clear, data-driven answers. Finally, head to the Preferences panel to update your categories or KPIs anytime. Your selections are saved securely in SQLite, so your dashboard remains personalized every time you log in. With BizIntel's Analyst Dashboard, you get real-time KPIs, trend insights, curated news, and intelligent analysis, all in one adaptive platform. When a researcher logs in, BizIntel opens the researcher dashboard and loads their preferences. In the Company Deep Dive section, the system first checks for EDGAR filings. If found, we run a RAG pipeline to deliver rich, contextual insights. If EDGAR data isn't available, BizIntel falls back to yFin, pulling live financial metrics for analysis. Next, the peer comparison section fetches competitors, builds charts, and shows performance across KPIs. The analyst summary generator then converts these findings into concise, actionable insights. For deeper analysis, the industry benchmark section calculates medians and positions the company against peers for a complete market view. Finally, the Preferences form lets researchers update settings anytime, with instant changes. BizIntel delivers RAG-driven insights, comparisons, benchmarks, and AI summaries, all in one adaptive dashboard. Welcome to the Researcher Dashboard on BizIntel, designed for deep company intelligence, competitive analysis, and actionable insights. The experience starts with your saved preferences, ensuring everything you see is personalized for your research workflow. First, let's explore the Company Deep Dive section, the core of this dashboard. When you select a company, BizIntel checks if its EDGAR filings are available. These filings, provided by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, contain detailed financial reports like 10K filings, which reveal a company's strategy, business model, and risks. If EDGAR data is found, we fetch and parse these filings using Trafalatra, extracting clean, structured content. This data is then fed into a retrieval-augmented generation pipeline, where BizIntel answers predefined strategic questions such as, what is the company's business model? What's their long-term strategy? And what are their key strengths and weaknesses in a SWOT analysis? If EDGAR filings aren't available, BizIntel automatically falls back to yFinance APIs, pulling live financial metrics to keep your analysis moving. Next, the peer comparison section comes into play. BizIntel identifies peer companies, ranks them across critical KPIs like PE ratio, revenue, and profit margins, and visualizes the results through interactive charts. To make sense of all this data, the Analyst Summary Generator uses advanced LLMs to provide a concise narrative, highlighting competitive positions, trends, and takeaways in seconds. And for a broader view, the Industry Benchmarks section calculates medians for each KPI and compares your selected company against its entire peer group, revealing where it stands in the market. Finally, the Preferences panel gives you complete control. Adjust your topics, metrics, or analysis depth, and BizIntel saves everything securely in SQLite, so every session starts where you left off. With BizIntel's Researcher Dashboard, you get EDGAR-powered deep dives, AI-driven insights, peer comparisons,